You're good.
Ready?
We ready?
Yes, I bet everybody is ready. Okay. To start with, you will need a sheet of paper and timer.
Paul, have you been a clicker the whole time?
I haven't. I totally forgot about it because I got it like 10 years ago.
Oh,
Stuck it
yeah,
today.
that saved you right there, mister.
Didn't even remember it, and I saw her up here and the mouse not working, so I just assumed the mouse would go. So what I want you to do is write down what is the most difficult engineering project you can think of. We've been talking for the past few class periods about what engineering is, just coming some general things. We're about to delve into some more specifics. I want you to think about not the most expensive, not the most manpower, just the most challenging engineering project that you can. Write on a sheet of paper, say room on that paper. We're going to have you do a little bit of artwork here, test your artistic abilities, and then we'll loop back around to this.
Is this supposed to be a project we can do in the classroom or anywhere?
Well, right now, I just want you to write down what is, very simply, this is a word, a name, a product. Something that you might buy, whatever. What do you think is the most difficult, challenging thing to engineer, the project that you could imagine an engineer being assigned to? I see people texting. That tells me that it's about time. Stay on track and not be texting in class. Got things to do. Okay, name. Let's get going. We'll come back there. What we want to talk about today is being able to name the sections of a design brief and describe what each contains. We've been talking in general about design. Now we want to get to the first stage of how do you begin to look at design problems, how do you begin to attack design problems. You do this. But first thing you got to do is state what it is. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Just how do we state what a design problem is? There's a way to do it and there's a way not to do it. You don't write just an essay. We need to break a few things out. We need to talk about some things. And we do it in a structured way. We want to know who is the client for the project that we're going to be working on. Who's the target customer? They are very often not the same. In fact, generally not the same. Who's going to be doing the design? Today, that's going to be you. And what's our problem statement? What's our design statement? And what are the differences between the two? How do we separate out those things? How do we say this is the problem, but this is the design statement? People get confused all the time. Today, you should come away understanding why those two are different and what you would put in each one. And finally, what are the criteria and constraints that this project will be working under? Now, we do have a problem. I have a problem. See, I've been running Central Coffee House. We sell coffee-related items. We sell everything. We've got coffee pots. You can buy a cup of coffee there. You can buy beans. You can buy coffee, but we also sell coffee cups. Well, we try to sell coffee cups. That's our problem. We're trying to sell coffee cups. We're not doing very well. So we asked our customers, what's our problem? Figured we'd ask. They're not buying. They said because they're blah, they're boring, they're nothing special. This is our coffee cup. I think it looks nice. I selected it. I think it looks pretty, nice, functional. I see no problem. But our customers have a problem with this. And I need you to help me solve that problem so that our business can start selling coffee cups that our customers will enjoy. So that's what you're here to do today, is solve this problem. So we need to quantify this problem. When we came up, we said these are the steps that we want to do. So let me see. Oh, I've shifted people, and people don't have their names on here. But Harmon, can I say who is the client?
Central Coffee House.
Very correct. So, Carla. Carla?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I can't see the names from back here, and I'm just learning the names. Who is the target consumer?
Honestly, I'm not really sure I understand the scenario. I'll have to go back.
I run a coffee shop. I'm trying to sell coffee cups, is some of the stuff in there. And my customers aren't buying them. So I want that problem solved. So, huh?
So the target consumer would be coffee drinkers?
Coffee drinkers, they're correct. They're my customers. Hopefully I'm going to get more of them because I'm going to have cool coffee cups. And they'll say, go to Central Coffee House because they have cool coffee cups. Pick up a coffee cup right there. You have some coffee. They'll even load it up with coffee for you. So, that's what we got. What is the designer? I've already told you. You know the answer to that. That's you guys. So there's the designer. I've got a big design team out here. We can do lots of brainstorming. That was something that we covered last class as a technique. Now we're trying to integrate brainstorming into this class. Problem statement. I told you. Can you tell me what's my problem?
Nobody's buying your coffee cups.
That's it. They're just not selling. That's my problem statement. We could elaborate a little bit. Why are they not buying my coffee cups?
They say they're boring and they're blah. There's nothing special.
Those were their words, and they are there saying these are just horrible coffee cups. What were you thinking? So my mom gave me some of these and I threw them in the trash. Okay, there's our problem statement, but now we come up to the harder one. We come up to a design statement. How do we take this problem statement and relate it, Holland, as a, how do I change that problem statement and make it into a design statement that I can execute to?
Clarify that a little bit.
I have a problem statement. No one's buying my coffee cups. I even know that the reason why they're not buying them is because they say they're too blah, they're dull, they're boring. But I want to make it, and this is very key in the engineering world when you're stating your problems. You have to look at this problem, but now you've got to change that problem. You've got to take it and you've got to generate a design statement. You've got to take it and move it into something that you can work with, that you can execute to. So what am I going to do? What is the task at hand to solve this
The
problem?
task at hand is to improve the aesthetics and the image of the coffee cup.
There you go. What we want to do is we want to design a superior coffee cup. Now, it may sound like that's the same thing, but please notice that is not the same thing. Saying a coffee cup is blah and boring is not the same as saying design an interesting coffee cup or design a coffee cup with some new functionality. I don't care what book you give me. I just want to sell. Understand that? I'm a money guy. I want money. I want sales. I want things to come in. Now, I've got constraints and criteria down there. Can anyone give me an idea? Can you give me an idea of what a constraint might be or a criteria? What limitations might I put on this?
How much everything's going to cost, so you don't want to put a whole bunch of money into it to where you have to sell it for a really expensive price and nobody's going to buy it because you have to make a profit off of it and you use really expensive materials or design aspects and you have to sell it for really expensive, nobody's going to buy a super expensive coffee cup.
Correct. Where Central Coffee House is, we do have a strong feeling that 24 karat gold coffee cups would be a slow-moving item at the required price to make a profit. We have also looked at them and found platinum to be another poor choice of materials. So therefore, we need to kind of go fill some things out. So this is what we're looking like. This is nothing but the answers you gave me back. We've got a client, that's Central Coffee House, that's my guys, that's me. Target customer is a coffee drinker. The guys that we can get in the store spend money. You are the designers. Customers say the plain white coffee cups are boring and that they break easily. I forgot to mention that, by the way. They say that they also break easily, so they don't want to buy them either because a few people bought them, kind of griped about that, complained about that. So our sales are poor. So we want to design a coffee cup that is attractive, exciting, resists breakage. You might want to put an extra feature in it. There are a lot of things that you can go in here and have fun with on a design statement like this. And finally, constraint. I just picked an arbitrary number, so I admit I'm driving this, but then I am the I am the client, right? So I have the privilege of putting this constraint on there. I want it to cost under $10 a piece for store to store when we order in quantities of 100 or more. So that's going to be a thing that we're going to do. So, oops, I'm jumping to the end, and I shouldn't. So what you need to do now is take that sheet of paper that you were writing your one small answer on and begin to sketch what you think might be. We have covered concept sketching. So hopefully your freehand sketching skills have improved with us covering concept sketching in the earlier classes. And go in and start sketching a coffee cup design.
Mr. Platt, can I ask a question?
Yes,
Is there
sir.
any particular theme that Central Coffee, like, what is central a part of the name? Is it centrally located, or is there a particular theme that we can use to incorporate in the design of this cup?
Very good question, sir. I like questions like that. Yes, sir. We happen to be located right next to Central Gwinnett High School. Hence, Central Coffee House. We employ a lot of the students at the high school, your school, and therefore, that's where we are. You should have known that, though. You should have known that we're next door. You need to come over and buy some coffee. How could you not know that we're here? Yes, ma'am.
So is it safe to say that your target market would consist mostly of students?
No.
Okay.
We have professionals in the area. We have other people in the area. We do employ a lot of students, and we try and be very interactive with the school, but no, we actually have a broad market. But there's certainly, Central Gwinnett High School is the high school of their area, if that helps. And I think that goes back to the gentleman's comment here. It certainly is the thing in the area, and that's something that think about. How's everyone doing? Are they getting a quick sketch? I know this is a little bit limited time. Normally we have a lot more time. Also, this would generally be a fairly big team exercise. What have you done to improve my coffee cup?
Okay,
Could you describe it?
yeah, so this is my coffee cup. So my idea was we could brand the blob and the breakability of the cup. So we'll just slap this CC on there for Central Coffee, and then we'll put a slogan that says home of the broken and block coffee. And then, I mean, people are gonna, you can charge them $13 because they're gonna see it and be like, where did you get that broken handle coffee cup from? And they're gonna say, Central Coffee. And they're like, oh, I've got to get one now.
I must say, that is one of the most unique and original ideas
Out of the
that I
box.
have had.
Out of the
Yes.
My idea
Certainly.
was still having the solid colors, but maybe do some like blues and greens and give it texture. But then you can change the handle so it can be a letter, so that people can buy like the letter, their initials.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh,
So I drew
like
one with a
that.
K because my name's Catherine. So.
Okay, next. Just keep going around.
Well, my first thing is, why don't we just stick with the white ones and do a marketing campaign and say Central Coffee goes back to basics and brand it as cool.
I love
That you're
marketing.
original and you
You're-
can,
it's just, you're like,
you're in college or high school and you can be anything you want to be with a blank canvas.
Then you don't
Oh.
have to
Don't let me forget, I want to come back with that based on something similar that some students did in one of my classes.
Okay, so for me, this is what everyone's using now. This is what you're competing with because it's a thermal, it's keeping it hot. Coffee, nobody likes to drink cold coffee unless you're brewing it cold. So to me, since it's so close to the high school, finding a simple, straight design, maybe getting with the school and branding it so you can sell promotional items for the high school, draw more of the parents, the kids in, I'm more marketing, not design, but that's just kind of what I have in my mind.
You're the first one to hit with a lot of the, other than, I guess, the letter and.
I was gonna modify the hat that has the 2 cups, instead of putting the drinks, put coffee up there. And it's a gravity siphon system, so it's always available.
I actually had several kids do
Squirt
coffee
it,
cups,
drip,
yes.
I was just thinking, don't, that you would have printed on the outside of the cup, don't judge a cup by the cover, and then put the pattern on the inside. So as you drink your coffee, it exposes the design. I was thinking about the problem with it being kind of fragile, so I'm not a designer either, but I thought about reinforcing the cup with a bigger handle. The handle looked a little frail to me. So a thicker handle, and reinforce the top and the bottom so that it doesn't break as easily, and then personalize the cups.
I like the idea, I like the comments, and by the way, everyone is a designer to some extent. All we're going to do is try and make you a little bit better designer. So I don't want to hear in this class again that you are not a designer, please. That's just not allowed in my class. Next.
Well, I just took the cup and the old cups and just threw them all out. Just made something totally new. It was robust. Just make it out of solid milled stainless steel.
All right.
It'd be totally unbreakable. And affordable too, unbreakable.
I think because it was shattered, we can do like a mosaic kind. And as long as it can be coffee, I don't care how plain the cup is.
I'm with you, that's why I thought the original white ones were so good.
I was just thinking like the logo, kind of like what she had on there, like there's like a quote in the coffee shop, or like the theme motto, something.
Some of the marketing ideas here would be great.
I had a couple of different ideas, but one is, I know personally I like cool toned colored coffee cups. For whatever reason, I'm just drawn to like blues and greens and like neutral tone coffee cups. But then also I prefer like an actual coffee mug over like a thermos. So, but I can't take my coffee mug with me on the bus between classes or whatever because it doesn't have a lid and I don't want to spill it. So if you get to use like a coffee mug and put a lid on the coffee mug. And then also I really like the design aspect of the inside. My mom had this coffee cup when I was growing up and it had a little duck on the very bottom. So like, or I've seen the ones that have the shark. There's like a shark mouth coming out. So as you're drinking, the shark is like coming up at you. So like something that's a surprise at the bottom of the coffee cup or some type of, something like that is always fun.
That's great. I wish we could have more time on this just because I love the idea. So I want to close and say that, by the way, I want to look back again, just hit one more time. Everybody is a designer, so it's just pull it out of you. And that's why I made that comment. Nothing personal, it's just I don't want you to think of yourself
No, I
that way.
appreciate the encouragement.
So we said the coffee cups are easy, so can you tell me a really tough design project? We only have a couple of minutes, so quickly, if I could get some in this. Yes?
My thought process is kind of like designing something for the first time would be really hard. Like making the first Ferris wheel, the first bridge, the first skyscraper. It's like that new.
Anybody else? Yes?
Space elevator.
Okay, space elevator, but see, I want something that's designed and out there right now, right, with technology. Yes.
Any type of medical engineering.
Okay. Medical engineering,
Anything
yeah.
like with electricity, like an electrical graph or.
Okay.
The Malau Bridge.
That's what I was thinking too. Any kind of bridge seems like it would be very intricate. Very
Cell phones, all right.
Yeah.
I just want to leave you with a thought to close out the class. This reason I asked this, I have a personal one. So this is one case where I'm going to mostly want to hear your ideas, but I really want to interject my thoughts on this to get you thinking about the difference between engineering and science. Engineering is harder than science, and I'm allowed to say that since all my degrees are in science, not in engineering. I work there professionally, so I can say that engineering is more difficult than science, and the difference is science has an unlimited budget and unlimited amount of time. It can take 100 years if need be to solve a problem. Engineering does it time on budget, or as they say, anyone can build a bridge, you just fill in a gorge, it just takes with a bunch of rock. It takes a good engineer to do it on time and on budget. Now, To me, the hardest thing to design is something like a Camry or a Corolla class automobile. It is so competitive. If you want to make the brakes a little bit better, you got to thin down the leather seats. If you want the radio to look a little bit better, you got to say, can I take something out of the door handles? You have a tough price point, and I consider that way harder. Ferrari, what do you do at Ferrari? What's the best brake? Okay, we'll put them on there. Well, what's the cost? Well, we'll figure out what to charge for the car. That's a Ferrari. They are so easy. Even a space shuttle, you sit there and you say, I got government money. We're going to work on it until it gets done. We'll spend a few, billions of dollars. We'll eventually get it to fly. We'll get it to go up. But to do it on time, because it's a consumer market, you've got to hit that with that new model, and you've got to do it, and it is incredibly competitive. So as we move forward and talk about engineering, I want you to keep that in the back of your mind when you think about the challenges of engineering, in the mind that a lot of those involve schedule, competition, and trade-offs, making the right trade-offs. You don't get just to say, what's the best solution? And a lot of times that is really quality engineering. That's it, the bell rang, I kept you